How do you become a good public speaker? How do you communicate with a group of people, an audience? Whether it's online via something like YouTube, or whether it's in person in front of a group of people, 10 people, 100 people, 1,000 people, 100,000 people. And yes, this counts. YouTube counts, online counts, and believe it or not, I would be even more confident. I would be even more comfortable, let's say. That's the word, more comfortable. Communicating with an audience, no matter how big, by the way, in person rather than videos. And I'm very comfortable making videos, but I'm even more comfortable in person. I'm even more comfortable with a large audience. It not only does it feel the same, by the way, because I really feel like I'm speaking to an audience when I speak, but also I just feel I can connect even better to my audience in person. So becoming a public speaker is like becoming a good artist. Now I could go and I could look up how to be a good painter, or how to be a good drawer, how to be a good artist. Let's say artist in the context of, because this is art too. Let's say artist in the context of painting and drawing, okay? So I can look it up right now on YouTube, and I can watch 20 videos on it from 20 different people who are themselves superb artists, superb painters and drawers, okay? And I can watch 20 of them, and I'm still gonna suck at drawing and painting because I don't have a calling for it. It's not my thing. Ever since I was in kindergarten, my worst grade was in art class, okay? It doesn't matter how much I try. It doesn't matter how much I put in an effort. It doesn't matter how much I learn. This isn't, I mean, I just get bored too quickly. I don't want to sit down and draw something. It's just not my thing, not what I'm here to do. Okay? Not my thing. So it doesn't matter. Same thing, if you do not have a calling for public speaking, if you do not have a call to get your camera in front of you and speak to an audience. I mean, who am I speaking to here? I'm speaking to an audience. Well, but everybody's me and there's only oneness. Therefore, really, at any point, we're only speaking to ourselves. So therefore, I am speaking to myself. Yes, I am speaking to myself. Always will be, always is, because infinity, I'm infinity, I am one. Da-da-da-da-da. This is not a metaphysical video, okay? So let's not get off topic. And if you want to be a good public speaker, make sure you're not spitting all over the place. Okay? So, right. You have to have a calling for it. You have to have a calling. Like, I have visions of... this is such a beautiful platform, too, for such a vision. Look. Standing here in front of all these mountains. But I have also a calling to, in the future, to have a big, 5,000 people, 10,000 people, and speak in front of them, which will happen inevitably. It's an inevitable process. Yours truly here is a young buck, and is a very loud-mouthed, and it's just a natural progression. I mean, in 20 years, probably have an audience of 100,000. If I keep talking like the way I'm talking here, yeah, probably in like 20 years or something. Who knows? But it'll happen. But that's something I'm inclined to. Like back in 2014. I just had this very strong urge to get up my phone and tell everyone why cold showers will make their balls bigger. That was my first video on YouTube. So, and just a sign from the cosmos that this is your thing, it actually went semi-viral. Now, I deleted that channel, so you can't watch that video anymore, but it actually went semi-viral. First video ever on YouTube got something like 30,000 views within 5 days. First video. It was such an innocent video too. Shitty quality. You could see my laundry basket over there, and yeah, it was like, you know what I mean. But hey, it was sincere. It was my calling, and clearly the beginner's luck is no luck, my friends. It's an omen from the cosmos saying, keep going down that path. Now, I have a calling for this. So therefore, I got to put in as little effort, and I'm already good at it. Is there room for improvement? Yes. Do you need to improve? Fuck no. Fuck no. I'm going to give you I'm going to tell you how it is. And how it is this, my friends, my sweet friends. To be a good public speaker, given that you have the calling for it, given that it is in your DNA, in your blood, you see yourself doing it, you want to do it, you are doing it, you see yourself. I mean, before even making a YouTube video, I was like always speaking to myself in front of the mirror, loudly, getting all kinds of neighbor complaints. Just speaking, I mean, you know, clearly that's a public speaker in the making. I didn't know it at the time. But clearly, in everything, I would go and speak to people, and I'm like so animating, and people will be listening. This was like, you know, way before I started YouTube. It's just clearly, you know, from an observer's point of view, yeah, that young asshole over there, he's gonna become a public speaker if he keeps rambling like this. So it's clearly in the mission. In the mission, it's a calling. So given that you have a calling, so now we say you have a calling for it. Okay, great. So Saeed, tell me, how do I become a good public speaker? Well, if you give a flying spaghetti fuck about anything, then you're not gonna be the best public speaker, let's say. You may be a good public speaker, but you still hold back. Your audience knows you're holding back. They know. We know. We just know. Oh, that person's being authentic. That person is, there's something in there. They're hiding. They're not showing. And if you do give a fuck about the social game, go watch my video called Fuck Society. You really need to watch that video like 10 times and really ingrain it in your head and really get it. If you really get it and you embody it, you're going to be a great public speaker. Great public speaker. Because you won't give a shit about the social game. Therefore, you can. Now you could actually be free to express yourself, to be yourself at all times. So, in other words, being a good public speaker has nothing to do with practice, has nothing to do with cultivating the skill of public speaking. It has all to do with it being in your DNA and not giving a shit about the social game. Now, the paradox of this is that public speaking is all about being in front of society, in front of a group of people. Okay, but this is a very dysfunctional society, folks. And as a public speaker, the idea is that you're here to help improve it. But you can't be concerned with the opinions of those who you're serving. I can't be concerned with your opinions, whether they're positive or negative. I can't be. It's just, it's detrimental to my work. It's detrimental to me being an authentic conduit for the way, for the Tao. So I can't care. I can't care about what my parents' reaction is when I put up a video saying this is why I am no longer a Muslim. I can't care. Because, you know, why am I holding back? Why am I holding back? Right? You know, it's like I'm not being, so you, my audience, you know I'm holding back something. You just know it on a deeper level. If I was to hide that part of me because I don't want to upset my parents, or I don't want to strain my relationship with my parents. So that's all the social game, right? Parent-child, you know, the dynamic of parent-child, which again, go watch my video called Fuck Society, because you cannot give a shit, a rat's ass, a flying spaghetti fuck about the social game. You've got to be God playing a human. And if you're God playing a human, you're going to be the best public speaker you can be. Make no mistake about it. Okay? So, that's essential. And then, we can do a little practice. Okay? I'm not undermining the practical level here. The practice and all, you know, there's all kinds of workshops, etc. to be a better public speaker, whatnot. I say it's very simple. Just practice in front of your mirror. Yeah, we got cut off here by a call from my brother. So what I was saying is the practical way, the practical aspect of being a public speaker is just get yourself a mirror or a camera like this. A cell phone. I use a cell phone. And practice in front of it. And do that until you feel you're comfortable, you're ready to make your first video or go in front of your audience if it's in person. And then let that be your practice from hence thereforth, my friends. Let that be your practice. See, I think I made over 1,500 videos on YouTube combined with my old deleted channel. 1,500 videos. Okay, that's a lot of goddamn videos. This is so natural to me at this point. Speaking to a person, speaking to a group of people, speaking to an audience, in person or in front of a camera, is a very, very natural thing for me to do because I have now been doing it for the last 4 or 5 years. And before that, a good 2 years of just speaking to myself in front of the mirror, practicing in front of the cell phone. You know, I was just speaking to myself. It wasn't like me preparing to make videos, just speaking to myself about like normal shit. Like, all right, Saeed, you need to be more confident. You need to be this. Or, all right, from now on, you're taking a cold shower every day. You know, that kind of stuff. And I was always using my body. So it's a good idea to use your body as well. Okay, but just use it because it communicates the message. If you're using your body, you're communicating the message. You know, you're speaking to the audience on a subconscious level because a big portion of communication is via body language. Okay, so if you don't give a shit, and if you practice in front of the camera and in front of a mirror, and if you have a calling for it, there is your equation essentially for being a good public speaker. And at last, if you're genuinely sincere about wanting this message to spread, okay, then you just do it and do it and do it and do it. I get up and I make videos and I make videos and I make videos. I teach on Saturdays and Sundays, so I don't make videos then. But Monday through Friday, I am making videos every day because I'm a servant of God at this point. I don't give a shit about Saeed. Saeed's gonna die. You know, who cares? Right? I mean, Saeed, right? I'm a conduit. Saeed is a messenger. I love Saeed, of course. Of course, he's a dear, dear beloved. He's the dear beloved that I experience this existence through, and I serve myself in my other forms through. So, mwah. Okay, don't mistake that for a second. But when I say I don't give a shit, I'm saying, you know, in that ego sense. Oh, look, I got 100,000 subscribers, right? I got 100,000 subscribers. I'm the shit here. I'm the shit, right? I really don't care about that. Okay, I deleted a channel with 100,000 subscribers. If I gave a shit, then I would have kept it for the honor. Hey, look, dude, I got 100,000 subscribers. You know, oh look, check me out. I was like, I don't care, right? At that point, that's all irrelevant because it's all temporary. Everything just comes and goes, right? Like accomplishments and stuff like that, it doesn't matter. But the message I care about. So then from that point, if you really truly care about the message and you're sincere about helping others and healing others and enlightening others and spreading knowledge and wisdom and light and love, then that's it. You know, you got it, baby. You got it. That's it. Yeah, that's your equation. So okay, let's go. Being a good public speaker equals not giving a flying spaghetti fuck, brackets, or a rat's ass, so whichever floats your boat, and then plus so that's that, plus being sincere and being dedicated to the message rather than the messenger. Because then if you're dedicated to the messenger, then you care about the numbers and you care about, you know, the fame, and you get a sense of like, I'm better than you because, I mean, look, like people look up to me. So that plus that, so that's 2, right? Plus practice in front of a mirror, in front of a camera, plus having an innate natural calling for it. There you go. There is your equation. Good luck. And I will see you in the next video. God bless you guys. I love you. The link for the Patreon is in the description if you would like to support this growing community with like as little as $2 a month and you feel inclined to do it. There's a link in the description. Till next time, may the force be with you.